What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make 3 super easy Halloween snacks for your Halloween party. These were so fun and so cool to make. So the first one we're going to start off with are these really cool spiderweb, rotten looking deviled eggs. They are really cool and really easy to make. So you can adjust this recipe to however many you need, but I used 16 eggs. For every 4 eggs, you're gonna put 1 cup of frozen blueberries. So since I had 16 eggs, I put in 4 cups of frozen blueberries. Afterwards, I'm gonna put in some water and fill it to cover everything. And then I'm going to stir it very slowly and very carefully just to mix those blueberries around. And then I'm gonna turn the stove on and bring the eggs to a boil. After you get it to start boiling, you're gonna let it boil for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of boiling, you're gonna turn the stove off and then cover the pot and let it sit for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I just got some tongs and took all the eggs out and put them into a bowl. And then I got the back of a spoon and just started making little cracks into the egg. It's really up to your preference. You can do little cracks, but I did cracks all over the eggs. And then afterwards, you're gonna take that blueberry water and strain it into that same bowl where all the eggs are after you've cracked them all. I know what you're thinking, how weird is it that they're sitting in blueberry water, but trust me, it does not give them any flavor whatsoever. So after you put all that blueberry water into the bowl, you're gonna let it sit in the fridge overnight. So this is the following morning. I just took them out and strained out all the blueberry juice and then started very carefully peeling all the eggs. And this is what they looked like. I was so excited and so glad that they came out so cool. The inside of the eggs looked really cool too. This is what they all looked like after I got done peeling all of them. There was maybe 1 or 2 that didn't come out quite so great as the others, but it's fine. Afterwards, you're gonna cut them all in half like you normally would for deviled eggs, and then take out all the yolks and put them into a bowl. Now the yolk mixture is totally up to how you like it, but my mom always puts a little bit of mayonnaise and a little bit of mustard just so that it's a little bit creamy. And then afterwards, we're gonna put in some green food coloring just to make it look a little more gross and a little more rotten. After putting the mixture into all the eggs, we just sprinkle it a little bit of paprika on top. And this is what they look like when they're done. They came out so cool, and we just added a couple little plastic spiders here and there to give it a nice Halloween touch. Moving on to the next dish, pizza pumpkins. These are adorable. Really simple. All you need are some crescent rolls, mozzarella cheese, pepperonis, marinara sauce, and then these little silicone pumpkin baking molds, and I got these from Amazon. Ideally, you would probably want the flat sheet crescent rolls, but we just got the regular like triangular shape ones. So I just kind of mushed it around to my liking and started placing it into the mold and mushing it down so that the face you can really see. And then I just put a little bit of the marinara sauce in it. I put 2 pepperonis in and then sprinkled some mozzarella cheese on top. I actually put a little bit too much marinara sauce in this one, but that's okay. After putting it in, you're just going to fold over that dough and smush it down and try and flatten it as much as you can. And I'm just gonna do the same to each little space and fill out both of the pans. Like I said, you definitely wanna make sure that you smush that dough in there so that you can really see the face when they come out. My second batch definitely came out a little bit better than my first, but this was my first time making it, so that's okay. I definitely will say to make sure to really smush this down here and flatten it out as much as you can so that they don't come out too puffy. Also forgot to mention that I did spray each hole with some cooking oil before I put in those crescent rolls. So you're gonna put it in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes on 375 degrees. These came out awesome and were so delicious, and they were really, really cute. I definitely probably put a little bit too much cheese in these, but that's okay. It was delish. Next up is definitely the easiest out of the 3. We have the mummy hot dogs with the little candy eyeballs. So all you're gonna do is take some plain old hot dogs, grab those same crescent rolls, rip them or cut them apart and then just start wrapping them around the hot dogs to kind of look like a mummy. I took like 1 to 2 pieces and just kind of crisscrossed some of them. And you're just gonna do that to all of the hot dogs. I did some small pieces, some bigger pieces, just whatever you think looks good. You can do less, you can do more, doesn't really matter. Now you're just gonna put them out on a pan, and we did spray this one too with some cooking spray. These are also going to be in the oven at 375 degrees, but these only take 10 to 12 minutes. So after they get out of the oven, absolutely let them cool off all the way before sticking the eyeballs on. We got these at Walmart and they aren't edible. So we're just taking the tiniest amount of icing and putting it on the back of them so that they stick to the hot dogs. And I recommend putting them on the hot dog part and not on the crescent roll part of the hot dog. That's it, you guys. These were so easy. Alright, you guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked these 3 super easy Halloween snacks that I made. Let me know if you make them yourself. I would love to see. These were a hit and they were so neat to have for our annual Halloween party. Don't forget to subscribe.